I'm Julia and I play guitar in Twerps. And
my name's Martin, sing sometimes, play guitar. We have a record out on Underwater Peoples, also Chapter Music. Underwater Peoples is a label from Brooklyn. It's our new record. They're good bros of ours. So Chapter Music.
We were planning on coming here again, and it turned out that friends of ours in a band called Real Estate were touring, and they needed someone to do the support, so we're doing that. And so that'll be really fun. And also we just love the States. Last time we came last year and just didn't expect to fall in love with it as much as we did. Like, we were just so homesick for here when we went home, apart from missing our dog. We've never felt like breaking markets and like moving units has been a priority for the band. Like, we do it because we're friends and because it's fun, and we'll do it for as long as it is those things.
I want to talk about Rick. Rick plays in our band, but he's at home. And Rick and I started the band because we like playing tunes and listening to tunes. And then all of this has become because we like doing what we want. I don't think there's been any expectations. We don't really want to play things like this, but not that we don't, but it's just like, as long as we have a good time.
We would like for American people to buy our albums and like them, because we like it, so.
We get more press in America than we do in Australia. So once we break the American market, then the Australians will be like, that's what happens. If you want to like make fun tunes and do it, you may as well go and like go against the hard shots. Because I remember Jules and I saw this guy from America called Jay Reatard, and we saw him in New Zealand, and then I saw him a couple of times in Melbourne, and I was like, fuck, that dude's like, to get where that guy is now, you got to stand out. And if you're in America and you're standing out, you know, it's a bigger population. I guess in Australia it's a bit easier to pop out of the, pop your head out like a turtle, but in America, and you're like, it's hard.
This year it's been like heaps easier, and last year we played some really, really fun house parties, and I feel like that's the part of South by that people should embrace as well as the industry stuff, because it's like walking into the internet, like in someone's house. You just get to see all these bands that like you've been listening to just online over the last year or so, and it's cool, and it's just in a living room. And you get to see how people live in Austin, which is amazing. Less than in the city, because it's quite it's a bit of a shop here, It's great to celebrate where you're from, and it's great to like embrace it, but not to a point where it's like a souvenir,
When we came back from America last time, we were like, everyone was like, "Well, you guys sound cool, you sound Australian." And like before that, I was writing all these songs in my bedroom, like making garage songs and like probably trying to mimic what the American scene sounds like. And then when I came here, people were like, "Why aren't you just like cool to be the dude you are?" So I went home and I embraced that, and I feel like we've written an Australian album and we're really proud of it. There's no like bullshit like 2-minute garage song that's inspired by like some American punk rock band. We work I don't have a job, but Jules works very hard. We kind of we got a publishing deal, and we got like some touring money from that. Then we got a grant. Thank you to Australian Council.
Yeah.
Thank you to Mushroom for giving us some tour money.
We wouldn't have been able to do this without that money. We simply wouldn't be able to, because we all work.
They have faith in us. And also we have got a tour lined up with Real Estate, so they have given us a guarantee. But then still in that, you still have a lot of anxiety and worried about how you're going to spend your money. I really like LA, and last time we liked Cleveland was pretty cool.
Austin we
New
don't
Haven
know though,
was
because
awesome.
we've only come here for the festival, and it's just so hard to tell. So many people are like, "Oh, y'all should come back when it's not South by Southwest," even though it's really fun. It's not really Austin. I think a lot of people go out of town when South by's on.
But we're coming back to do this tour, so we're going to get to see it. That's the best thing about being in a band, is you get to meet the same age people with you. You get to hang out and see the same differences. It's not like you go on a tour with your grandma and your granny's like, we're going to Hilton, we're going to go do that,
Yeah, we're going to go to this gallery where the public are allowed, when you
Yeah.
go on tour with a band, you can go to someone's house and look in their fridge.
You're like, that's the best fucking
amazing.
taco deli place in the town,
What do you guys eat here?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's why you beat a band, so you get to see the world.
We go to New York for a couple of weeks. We've got a few shows there in New England, Connecticut, and then our tour with Real Estate starts. So
for a whole month.
Yeah, we're touring with them for a month. We're not doing the Aussie BBQ tour, I think, just because
We go from East Coast to West Coast, then they play Coachella, and then we go from West Coast to East Coast.